Welcome back to the D4 channel, another spoiler review episode of the wonderful Ahsoka show that all of you are hating online because
my arms. You see this? I'm folding my arms.
We don't like women folding our arms, apparently, and we have tons of women in this dang show folding their arms. How dare they, D4?
I know, right? What are they doing?
What are they doing in Ahsoka? But if you know what we are, we're the D4 channel. Like and subscribe. If you love Star Wars,
hit that notification bell.
That's right. Hit the notification bell for every time we upload a video. If you hate Star Wars, thank you for joining us because we will argue against why we love it against your hatred.
It is Star Wars fan. Whoever is hating it is actually a Star Wars fan.
Exactly. If you hate or love Star Wars, you are a Star Wars fan. So welcome. And this is a spoiler review on episode 4 of Ahsoka called The Fallen Jedi. So if you haven't seen episode 4 of the Ahsoka show, which you hate and you come back every week to see, leave now because this is a spoiler review. Alright, D4, now let's get into it. This episode was amazing.
Definitely a step up from the last.
Oh, yes. This was by far, both in the time, because it was a 41-minute episode compared to, I think, like the 27-minute episode we got last week.
It was like so short and so slightly underwhelming.
Yeah, and this one packed in everything. And obviously, we start with them on the planet. They're trapped. Huyang is trying to fix the ship, and Ahsoka's out there being awesome, folding her arms as usual, sensing danger, and Sabine is basically like, she's just there, and Ahsoka says,
having her usual issues.
Our usual, we're gonna see her issues later on in the episode, and Ahsoka says the words, "Can I count on you?" Because if it comes down to it, no one's gonna get to Ezra or Thrawn, and she says, "Of course you can.
You can trust me." I definitely wouldn't go against what you said.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we could trust you, Sabine. We had 4 seasons of Rebels. Of course we could trust you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so... She would
never rebel.
No, of course, she's a Mandalorian.
Yeah.
They have honor.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And we're going to see her honor later. But we see the whole machinations of the villains' plans coming forward. They're getting their hyperdrives ready. Balin's standing there looking cool. Shin's looking mad and cool as usual. And Marok, the one who was trending, the one who everyone thought who was Sam Witwer.
He's so cool and he'll get so much screen time. He's so amazing.
Yeah, no one cares about him apparently, even though Twitter was blowing up about who the hell Marok is. Is he Star Killer from The Force Unleashed? Because Sam Witwer must be playing him.
He's irrelevant.
Irrelevant. They treat him like that in the show, and according to the feedback we've seen online so far, no one is talking about this so-called Inquisitor.
Bro, what happened? He looks so cool, and he has such mystery, and they're like, you thought.
Yeah, you thought. He literally, so we're gonna, again, if you're new, we're gonna bounce around the episode, because we're not gonna go extremely in order, but we're gonna try to. So, as far as I can remember, the Night Sister goes up into the ring base to get all the preparations ready. Balin Skull sends them into the forest, Shin Hati and Marok, to go get Sabine and Ahsoka. We don't know how it's going to turn out. What could go wrong? Because we know Ahsoka literally can't be beat by anybody unless their name is Vader, or apparently Balin Skull, because he's pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, because, Ahsoka's going to die in Ahsoka.
Come on, guys. We have 8 episodes. It's episode 4. She's not dead. So they fight in the forest like we saw in the trailer. Awesome fights, by the way. We love that Sabine had her whole Mandalorian get up on there.
Except her helmet was butter.
Her helmet, we've had a whole 4 seasons of The Mandalorian. We've had Boba Fett. We've seen the animated shows where these Mandalorians are flipping around.
They doing backflips. They're getting hit upside down. Mm-hmm. And their helmets stay in, but for some reason hers, she literally puts her head back and it's like,
and it flies off. Shin pushes her with the force and the helmet flies off. And I'm like, this is just so that we could see her face during the combat scene.
Yeah, because if you guys don't see her face for 5 minutes, you're going to forget and you won't be emotionally attached to her because you can't see her expressions.
Exactly, which I'm like, come on. If you're really good actors, you could see all the emotions throughout their helmet. But I'm like, at least she's wearing the best car armor because it was...
Thank God for that one.
Yeah, because she was getting tagged by some lightsaber bolts. blaster bolts and lightsaber hits, and it was doing this job with the ding ding ding, like good old Mandalorian armor does. So I was like, thank God you're using all your Mandalorian gadgets to combat.
She was scaring me last episode.
Oh my! I thought she was
going full Jedi, and I was like, oh God, God help us! I thought she was about to actually force
push. Yeah, like we know that fake out in the trailer. She just had her hands out, and we thought she did something because Shin did something like
she went. Yeah, I guess she was just preparing herself to get pushed.
Right? But then she was like, you have no power. And I'm like, yeah, of course she doesn't. Can you not sense that?
I was like, why did you
do it? Yeah.
Like, even if they did, why would you do that? Wouldn't you try to negate it?
Right, exactly. Like, be ready for it. It's like when your big brother about to hit you and you just flinch and it's like, oh, nothing coming. So nothing happened, but then she uses her little Mandalorian dark gadget to like knock her lightsaber out of her hands, which is like, thank you, she's Mandalorian, like embrace that heritage along with your Jedi training.
She just remembered.
And then Morok is fighting Ahsoka. And also, I love the Kurosawa samurai inspiration in this episode with all their stances. Because a lot of samurais do battle in their head before they actually swing their sword. So I love to see that.
Looking at all the possibilities.
Yes, exactly. Like kind of like Obi-Wan and Darth Maul did in their last battle before Obi-Wan killed him in like one blow.
One slash.
One slash, and she killed Morok in one cool samurai slash, and then green smoke comes out of the hole.
He literally turned to ash and dust.
Yeah, so do you think he was alive, or do you think it was some kind of Night Sister magic?
I think it was Night Sister magic, but I don't know. Shin, that's her name, right?
The girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shin Hati, yeah.
I don't know.
You mean the Night Sister woman?
No, the white-haired one.
Oh, Shin Hati, yeah.
I was like, I don't know. She seemed to be really pissed off when that happened. I mean, I don't know if they were just like close to each other. This man never really talked. Did he?
He said a few lines.
He said like a few lines.
Yeah,
but we don't really know much about him.
No, I guess we won't know anything about him because we were assuming because Samuel was in the credits. I think of episode 2 or 3. I can't remember. Someone did a deep dive. He was in the credits, so everyone's assuming on internet. Is he Starkiller from The Force Unleashed because of Sam Wars face, or is he someone new? Is he the Inquisitor from Rebels that tried to helicopter away and his lightsaber blew up and he fell? We got none of those answers.
That would be pretty bad if he was that Inquisitor because he just did a side death twice. Twice, if that's the case.
You tried to helicopter the first time and the second time you literally just poofed into smoke.
Unless, I imagine next episode he literally just comes back.
I would be upset.
Maybe he's literally just ash and dust in armor.
I think so, because like I thought we were gonna do that. And Star Wars has a history of sometimes giving us a mystery box and not like opening that box.
That would be the worst outcome.
Yeah, that and the sequel trilogy was known to do that a lot. They give us a mystery box and they said, no, you don't even know about this.
Yeah, your favorite trilogy.
Your favorite trilogy, guys, because you know you love the sequels. So I'm like, I guess we'll never know anything about him unless the next episode while they're going to the other galaxy. Like, so, Morok's not here.
But
yeah, he was
if he could come back, she wouldn't have been so upset.
That's true. So
this was like a common reoccurrence of unless it never happened before. I don't know.
Yeah, like this like literally it's just gonna be like, all right. He was just there, and we do gotta see Hugh throw hands.
He
was throwing hands against the HK assassin droids. So I'm like, he would be able to throw hands. Being played like, down the road.
Help me! Somebody help me!
That was so funny. Like, help! The droid covers his mouth. Help! I was like, bro.
Droid on droid violence.
Oh, God. We're droids, but we love droid on droid violence sometimes. You know? It was so funny. So he's fighting there, and after Morok dies, Sabine says, don't worry, I got this. Like, go and
let her cook.
Let her cook. Let me cook, and then go and stop Balin's skull. And Balin's just sitting there with his hood up. And he's like, the Order, everybody in the Order knew Anakin Skywalker, and few would live to see what he had become.
She's like, can you stop giving me PTSD for 1 second?
Bro, yeah. Ahsoka actually, she took off her robe, I'm not here to talk about my past.
I already talked about it 800 times.
Yeah, like, stop bringing it up. I get it.
Like, damn, it's been so long. Leave it alone.
Leave me alone, okay?
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. The guy, and he basically was like, he's really trying to convince her not to fight with him, which is funny because you wouldn't start the conversation with Anakin became a monster.
Yeah, you know, the negotiator, right?
Yeah,
That's some good negotiating.
He learned from Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Let's peel some of your scars and negotiate.
Let's make you pissed off before we start talking. Yeah, so I'm like,
it's a good idea.
Then he was like, okay, I guess it's the only way you know how. I'm like, bro, you're trying to bring Thrawn back to the galaxy to start a war.
Blue man
start a war, and you're like, he's gonna start the war. I'm not gonna start the war. I'm like, but you're bringing him back, so you technically are starting the war, my dude.
I still don't understand his reasoning. I still don't get it.
I literally think, because I was watching Star Wars Explained, and I didn't think about it from this viewpoint, even though it still kind of doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. Maybe he wants to go to that galaxy to have a new start.
Maybe, I guess that would be the most plausible thing. But
two things of why I think that's BS. One, he says, cause I rewatched the episode when Shin was like, why are we doing this? And he was like, for some, war, for others, a new beginning. And then she says, what about us? And then he says, power. So I'm like, okay, well.
Well, does his new beginning, like, what, he wants to go rule a planet or something? I don't know.
Right? Well, she could rule any planet with no non-force sensitives on there by himself, really.
He's trying to find a new beginning planet to put his rule on or something.
Well, that's another thing, too. The Empire doesn't exist anymore. Right now, it's the New Republic, so you're free, my guy. Like, Ahsoka's working with the New Republic. You could go back being a Jedi, or if you don't want to be a Jedi no more, you could literally just go on a planet that the New Republic owns and be free. So you don't
maybe he doesn't want to be under this.
Yeah, well, his logic makes no sense, so I still don't really know why he's in this.
Hopefully they explain that. We got, a couple more episodes.
Yeah, we got a couple more episodes. I think they will explain it, but the fight between him and Ahsoka was so cool.
That was good. She was flipping, she was rolling, she did a little
flip. Oh my God. I love the stand. They would change their stances and you could see
they're like circling around each other.
Right? You see the machinations of what's going on. They're fighting each other in their mind to try to see the best possible avenue. And I love that samurai type of feeling to it. It's awesome.
So good. Just like.
And he's like, he's switching his stance. And I love how he fights too. He fights kind of like a mixture of like Vader / Anakin and Qui-Gon Jinn.
Sometimes he was like so calm. Sometimes he's like,
yeah, like he's swinging with rage, but sometimes he's like fluent, like the Jedi training I guess he had for many years.
I guess it shows a good mix of where he's at,
right? And Ahsoka, as far as we know, Ahsoka is by far he seems older than Ahsoka because Ahsoka's like, I think she's like mid-30s, probably pushing 40. He looks like he's like in his 60s.
Yeah.
So besides him, Ahsoka, in my opinion, has the most experience in the whole galaxy, as far as we can tell. Because it's only her, Luke, and Baylan, as far as we know, so far running around being Jedi. And she has, like, the most experience being a Jedi.
Most trauma.
Most trauma. But this guy, he's pulling up. She's trying to get the map. It doesn't. Shin shows up, and Ahsoka immediately believes that Sabina's dead because Shin shows up and Sabina's not there.
You can't blame her.
I kind of could. I'm like, have some faith in your Mandalorian apprentice, man. Like,
I don't know.
I'll be like, well, maybe she got knocked out, or maybe she just ran away.
She did kind of forget how to be a Mandalorian for, a little while.
That's very true. But, of course, Ahsoka grabs her before she takes the map, and she flings her on a rock, knocks her unconscious. Then Baylan has her, like, on the edge of the rock, about to, like, knock her over, and then Sabine comes over. And she's like, stop right there. I will shoot this map.
That's in my palm of my hand.
I
sure hope this doesn't go through. and does something to my hand.
Right? And she's like, no, everything's going to be good. And Baylan's like, I'm going to call your bluff. So he knocks Ahsoka over the cliff, killing her.
Oh my God, she's dead. She's dead, guys.
It's called Ahsoka, so she's just dead. And he walks over to her and he's like, you're different. You're not going to do that. And she's like, I will.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. And he's like, He puts his lightsaber away. Nah, you ain't gonna do shit.
Anyways, let me, hey Force, Ezra,
Yeah, I love,
okay.
I love how he does that. He's like, so you want to see Ezra Bridger?
She's like,
of course I do.
oh
my god, Ezra! My mind goes boo. I'm like, bro, Sabine.
And it's like, give it to me.
Give it to me.
I get what I want, and you get what you want. And she's like, and then it's like 30 seconds of, and he's just like,
and then you said he had the most patience ever. He's like, she gonna do this to me willingly. And I'm like,
probably in his head, come on,
hurry up. We're on a schedule. I'm like, bro, Sabine, why are you selling right now? Oh, Ezra, come back, Ezra. I was like, oh, Sabine. Thrawn coming back too, you know that, right, bro? Thrawn coming back.
Yeah, I'm sure Ezra would have loved you to do that.
Somewhere in the other galaxy, he's like, I made the Space Wheels take this man for no goddamn reason.
It's like, what was my purpose for doing that?
No, I guess to stop him from helping Palpatine during that whole Andor Luke raid, because if he was there, Luke would have been screwed. So I guess he did help in a sense. But we skipped over a whole thing. I forgot, there's a whole New Republic side of this. So while this is all going on, we got Hera Syndulla and her son Jason, and they're basically like, he's so cute.
And Chopper's just
Chopper. And of course, if you saw the last episode, the New Republic basically said, we can't help you because this is a bunch of nonsense and you just want to find Ezra again. So,
come on, guys.
Hera said, so screw that. I'm going to take my ghost ship and a bunch of X-Wing pilots, and we're going to go help Ahsoka and
everything will go right. I've done this multiple times.
Exactly. I love the line that you see from the trailer. Once a rebel, always a rebel. And we see Carson Teva, that pilot that we saw throughout the whole Mandalorian seasons and Boba Fett, I believe. The only New Republic guy that's like, guys, something is going on.
There is nothing going on. That is in your imagination. We'll take care of it if it becomes an issue. You see, we every time there's a problem, we deal with it. Brainwashing.
So, of course, he'd be a part of the Phoenix Squad, which I love that they have the Phoenix Squadron back from Rebels. It's so great, and if you watch from Rogue One to episode 9, the Ghost shows up in little cameos. So in Rogue One, in the Battle of Scarif, when they took the plans of Death Star, you see the Ghost ship in the background flying around. And episode 9, we see the Ghost ship in the battle when all the planes come down. So I don't know if Hera's driving it in episode 9, but she definitely was in the Battle of Scarif. And here we get to see her full on be a pilot with the X-Wing Phoenix Squadron. Yes. But guess who wasn't there?
Yeah.
So you're going to have the whole Rebel crew. We saw Carson Teva talking to Zeb in a bar on an island.
So did they think, okay, that'll be good enough for them? So that's it?
No. I don't want to hear the excuse that he's expensive because he's a fully CGI character.
They're like, you can't complain because we did show him.
I want to see him next to Hera and Chopper. Especially Chopper, because him and Chopper
want to see all of them together.
Yes, if they don't give us that, I'll be extremely upset.
Come on,
you gotta give us them.
Or I'm gonna lower your ratings because that's how episodes work. They work on it every week, guys.
Bro, she brings up a good guys, audience. I'm talking to you. This is not the 90s where shows were made literally by a week basis. These shows were made probably a year prior to we even knew what the name Ahsoka was for a TV show. They were edited, shotted, filmed, and exported before any of these episodes ever touched Disney Plus and on your television. Anything that happened way before you went on Reddit saying people show up because the ratings are down. That's not how it works. No.
Yeah, I don't know what year we're living in.
No, so I don't understand. So they go there too late because they got the hyperdrive because of Sabine handing him the map. They got the coordinates to the other galaxy, and then they picked up Sabine and Baylan Skoll. Shin's very unhappy, keeps she pushing her. Even though she stabbed Sabine in episode 1.
You killed my dust friend.
She's like, I'm upset. No one on the internet's upset, but I'm upset. And
girl, we're more upset because who was this dude?
Exactly. We're upset that he wasted screen time when we didn't even figure out who the hell he was. So they pick her up and then they zip away into the next galaxy, and Hera and them didn't stop them, but they go to the ring and then destroy some of the pilots. I think the black guy dies in the Phoenix.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, of course they got killed. They got killed the black guy.
Unless we're wrong, then haha, we're silly.
Yeah, we're silly. But there was they lost some of the ships. Sabine and Balin and them are gone. And Ahsoka is in the world between worlds.
She drowned so hard, she went into the world between worlds.
Like, I literally don't know how the hell that happened.
You ever drown?
No. That's
why.
But she's a Jedi. Like, how you won't drown, bro? I know she can swim.
She drowned right.
She drowned right? Yeah. Like, I'm like... The only logical explanation is that she's connected to the sister from that Mortis arc, because when she died, the sister gave her some of her essence. So maybe, like, instinctually, she connected to that place. Also, she's been there before with Ezra.
That's true.
So we're like, I really don't know how it worked, because, like, or maybe she's, like, half dead, and her spear is in there.
Yeah, because she drowned.
How are you drowned? She didn't get knocked in the head. She's a Jedi, bro.
She drowned.
I refuse to believe that.
She drowned so hard she went there.
There's no way. Ahsoka Tano, Jedi Master, drowning.
Yeah.
No.
Water's deadly, kids.
Water is deadly if you don't know how to swim or float, kids, so stay away from it. And guess who we see in the world between worlds?
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! Anakin Skywalker!
Oh my god!
Oh, and you all hate that he's in this show. Oh, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was so happy.
Yeah, I know, he was like screaming.
Yeah, I was tapping around him screaming. I was like, look, it's our boy in the full Clone Wars kind of like get up. It's like, I didn't expect to see you so soon. And I just love seeing Hayden Christensen back in Star Wars.
His smile.
Oh, his smile.
His kid-killing smile.
Oh.
Ain't it lovely?
Oh, that smile definitely killed a ton of children. Bro, I can't wait for the next episode because he got a lot of explaining to do.
Bro, if in the next episode he doesn't say a whole apology like essay. I want a whole research paper of apology.
Yes, he
then this is messed up.
He owes Ahsoka a lot of apology.
Yeah.
Because this man, the last time Ahsoka saw this man, she said, I won't leave you. And he said, then you will die. That's the last time he talked to Anakin.
So cute. Wow.
Alright, so he got a lot of owning up to do. And I'm gonna, if they do it right, I might cry.
Like, if they do... Come on. I know you already made it, but, I'm still gonna do this. Come on.
Make my heart, tug on my heartstrings. Please, to God, I want to shed tears.
You have the chance to make this something great.
Anakin had to be in this damn show. Because it's about Ahsoka and her mental state and everything that she's going through. And clearly, she's not over Anakin being Darth Vader.
How dare you show back up?
Exactly. And as far as I know, I'm going to assume Luke told her my dad came back to light when he died. I'm going to assume Luke told her that. Because Luke would be a real ass to not say, hey, so your master, my dad, yeah, he came back to the light side. Just let you know.
That's what I want to think, but why do I feel like that's not how it is?
Then Luke's a dick. Because Ahsoka knows that Luke is Anakin's son.
I don't know. The older Luke gets, it seems.
That's true. Luke kind of.
He didn't age well.
Yeah, he doesn't age well.
He didn't age well.
But and that's another thing. I wanted to see that conversation if it did happen of Ahsoka, my dad came back, and then her
maybe that could be in the next episode. Maybe we could have flashback and.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We could have a flashback, and also I know they're not going to do this, but I'd love to see Ian McGregor as Obi-Wan pop up.
Doubt.
I know they're not gonna do that because there's a line he says in the Mortis arc. He's like, if we all sit together, we'll all be okay.
It would be lovely and nice and cool and epic, but
no, they're not gonna do that. But I'm just glad Hayden's in there. He looks great.
We take what we get, and this is great.
Mm-hmm. And clearly, Lucasfilm was listening because I remember one complaint about the Kenobi show when they did that flashback with Anakin and Obi-Wan and that Padawan training thing. They're like, they did not de-age Hayden Christensen at all. He looks old. They de-aged him a little bit in this one to make him look more like Episode 3 Anakin. Yeah, and he looked great.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, he looks great regardless, but like he looks like
he looked pretty cool.
He looked really good. And then Ahsoka's face is like, Anakin? And then that's where like, and then they're like, oh, next episode next week.
End it right there. Stay tuned for next week. Haters and lovers.
How do you hate this show? Guys, tell me in the comments. How do you hate a show and then you come back every week to hate on the show?
That's Star Wars fandom for you. You either love it and come back every week or you hate it and come back every week.
I can't fathom. Listen, I don't know about y'all, but the time in my day are limited. I can't waste 40 to 30 minutes on a weekend hating a show.
Hey, you know,
every week.
Sometimes people just put in their schedule enough time to hate. Sometimes that's a lifestyle, hating.
That's crazy.
You put in your schedule, you wake up, you hate.
That's a tiring lifestyle. And people be
put in the comments if you wake up and hate.
Oh my god, she's right too. Cause I know some of y'all be doing that. You wake up on your schedule, say, "I'm gonna hate today." I don't know how you hate this series, this episode, Ahsoka in general, because she's my top 3 character. She's hot. Yeah. She leapfrog Yoda and Palpatine.
Yeah, I agree.
I love it's Anakin, then Vader and Anakin. What did I just say?
Did you say Anakin?
Oh my god, I'm losing it. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin and Vader, and then Ahsoka. That's my tier list, and then Yoda and then Palpatine.
I agree with you. I would just replace number 2 with Darth Maul because I love Darth Maul. But
that's true. She loves Darth Maul. Yeah, Darth Maul's in my top 5. Yeah. So I don't know how you can hate on Ahsoka with all the character development she's had throughout the Clone Wars, Rebels, and now this damn show, and some parts of Mandalorian. But you all are just, or I shouldn't say you all, some of you are just hating.
You know, we're all entitled to our opinions. If you love it, you hate it, or you're in the middle, it's fine. You know, that's why we have discussions.
That's very true. All we need to do is be civilized, like Balin was doing. Just be civilized, like Obi-Wan was saying, and let us know what the hell you thought about this episode in the comments below. I'm going to rate this episode a 9 out of 10. And that's mostly because the point deducted from Morak, because I don't know what the hell his purpose was.
But you know, you can gain back 0.5 if we explain it.
Exactly. If you explain what the hell was going on with that guy,
0.5.
We'll give you this episode.
We're rating you.
Yes, because clearly Anakin showed up because this show is just doing poorly. Atrocious. Guys, he was in the show before you even knew he was in the show.
This is all falling on our rating.
Unbelievable. So we rate this a 9 out of 10. And we want you to rate it in the comments below. You let us know. Did you like this episode? Do you hate this episode? Are you here every week to love or hate Ahsoka? You let us know. Let the D4 channel know because we will respond. And I've been slacking. I don't know if anybody responded for our last few videos, so I have to check up on those.
We'll see. Sorry.
Sorry, that's my fault. Life. But we will respond. I promise. We will. So again, like and subscribe to the D4 channel for all your Star Wars entertainment news on this side of the YouTube galaxy. D4.
There's a whole bunch of other galaxies.
Oh yeah, we about to explore it next episode. I can't wait.
Wow.
Oh my! I think that's where we're gonna see Thrawn. We're gonna see Thrawn next episode.
Blue Elon
Musk. We're gonna see it. He's gonna turn around and be like, "I'm calling this ship X."
If you guys didn't watch Rebels, the minute you hear his voice, y'all done.
Oh, you guys gonna turn this straight. This is super villain. Y'all going the next episode. He goes like,
y'all gonna know what we're talking about.
Premium super
chocolate
villain.
Peanut butter voice.
Him and Balin got some nice voices too. Something about bad guys' voices. I don't know what it is. It's just fantastic. So let's stop nutting all over this damn YouTube and just like and subscribe to our channel. And again, we'll be back here next week to love. Oh. My fault. Love Ahsoka, because
We'll be rating.
We'll be rating Ahsoka next week again, all the time. We love y'all.
We're totally not biased.
We're not biased at all. We love all of you, and even the ones who hate Star Wars. We love you guys too. And as always, may the Force be with you, and don't give bad men orbs that will lead them to sexy blue men.
Maybe.
See y'all next time. Peace.